Well, hello there everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and we're on the penultimate episode of Season 11. It's episode 22. Oh, I mean, it's been very juicy these past few episodes, especially with God's Emergence. We had Metatron's Sacrifice. Yeah, we had that reunion with Lucifer and God, of course, in the ending of the last episode. But I'm really intrigued to see where things are going to go, because there is a bit of an idea now. We know that God plans to cage himself. There is going to be a bit of a sacrifice potentially going on, but that is currently all in the woodwork. So we'll have to wait and see what does happen and in the span of these two episodes. So yeah, with that said though, let's get into the penultimate episode of Season 11 of Supernatural. Let's go.
Cosmic band-aid on my knee, and what, you think we're even now?
Father-son dilemma.
Screw you.
Drama.
He can't hurt you.
Oh,
so you're controlling me now.
He tried to hurt. What was he trying to achieve?
Hey guys, Chuck.
Literally tried to blow him
Lucifer,
to bits and
Nadine.
pieces.
He's not gonna say what.
Screw you. Screw all of you.
See, it's so fun though. Like, it's usually Dean and Sam invoking the family drama.
You know, some point in time, you're gonna have to come out and talk to God.
He's blaring music like a teenager.
Episode of Full House ever.
If Dad has something to say to me, I'll hear it from him. Until then, I'll be in my room.
It's not your room.
It's not in your room. Yeah, it's not even your room.
Promise a return to hell's former glory. Promises you never make good on. How about a rundown of your recent
Kind of sounds like
First,
politicians when it comes to an election, right?
Then Dean Winchester, the same. King Crowley's Bad Dinner Theater.
Jesus Christ.
That's the way you feel. Why did you show?
We wanted to see the monkey dance.
Yeah.
One last time.
We needed to be amused. We needed our laughs.
Children, you humans, an apology. A big, wet, I'm sorry.
Well, so give it to him. It's not like he's asking for a weapon,
Hey!
for hell, or for heaven. He's asking for work.
Yeah. Hey. Just even pull a Logan Paul and have a fake apology video, right?
Rowena. Donut lock.
I don't know why, but she sounds so done.
A few more centuries of life. Turn back the clock for us. Before the world inevitably goes bye-bye.
So what, you want to time travel essentially or some
scared.
shit?
Aye.
Agreed to have us sit down if God would show. So
And Chuck, you did say you'd talk.
Sorry, I have to pause again. Sorry. These two are essentially being therapists to God and Lucifer. These two, Sam and Dean, of all people, who need a boatload of frickin' therapy themselves, are being therapists to God and Lucifer. Is anyone else not seeing how hilarious that is?
I am sorry that you feel that I betrayed you, that I acted without cause. I'm sorry that you can't see you gave me no choice.
Oh, God.
But I'm the Lord.
Wow!
I did what I had to do. To create the world, I had to lock Amara away.
Your child.
Why should I put you first above all others?
You have any idea what it's like to argue with your father when your father is God?
But he's still a father at the end of the day.
Everything
On about you.
Is not the point.
I can't believe I'm actually about to say this,
But he agrees with Lucifer.
Lucifer is right.
This just
All
gets
he wants is an
weirder.
apology, and you're too concerned about being right to give him one.
He feels
But apologies
burnt.
I and tell Sam I'm sorry all the time.
See?
Okay, enough from the peanut gallery.
Oh, come on!
I was supposed to love all creation equally. I wasn't supposed to have favorites.
And you fell
You.
weakness to that.
You were mine.
I swear, if these two are gonna
I gave you
end
the
up
mark
crying or
because I
some
loved you
shit,
most.
I'm walking out.
Because I thought you were strong enough to bear it. And so I punished you.
Because he couldn't stomach it, punishing himself.
And I am so sorry. There's a harmony, a balance in the universe. Light needs dark.
Yeah,
dark needs light.
One has
if
to
you
exist
blow
with the
one of them
other.
up, then, I mean,
It wouldn't be a good thing.
it'd be really of primordial creation.
Take a bit more juice.
Rebuilding them, it's time we don't have.
All right.
Why don't you turn
So we
back
need to
time? I'm
win.
sure you can do that, God.
What do you got?
I don't know. I mean, Rorena's going back in time, apparently.
So, what do we bring
Clea?
to the table?
Lucifer back in the fold. He snapped you here.
No, it wasn't Lucifer.
It's God. We need a clear head where we're going.
Time to sober.
Here to my very own Jiminy Cricket. Hmm?
Oh, is he, wait, is he trying to shift to, is he trying to shift to Castiel? We didn't hear the shimmer.
Walk right into a powerful coven. Takes 3 for coven.
I was going to say, I don't think this
Which is
constitutes
then,
as a coven.
Without a weapon, I'll turn you into a moose, an actual moose.
Read Zora.
Hello, pagan here. I serve magic, not God. Sorry, not interested.
I am.
I just love how she just
Can't
doesn't
revolt.
give a shit about what
Let's
Ro
hear
has to say.
him in that fight too. If you join me.
No.
Pretty please.
Rose, you brought me a plan to escape. This here's an opportunity to fight and win.
She's right.
Nobody's talking to you, big and tall.
You know, to be king again, maybe you need to remember how to be a soldier.
Down, get him, Dean. Get him.
What's the plan?
There we go.
So she can escape and we can go through this all over again?
What is this about?
Nothing. Am I the only one thinking rational here?
It's about her.
Oh my god.
It's about his girlfriend.
Shut up. And it didn't work.
Maybe it didn't work because you didn't want it to work.
Ooh. Now we're getting a
Maybe
therapy session on Dean.
You didn't want it.
We have God on our side.
We can't
I mean,
muck
for
it up.
once, we can actually just do things His way.
Yeah. It's like we've got the biggest support we could get, and, you know, this might be the best option.
You won't have to.
Shit. Oh, we're gonna see Donatello. Oh, he's gonna be dead. She's gonna break that, isn't she? Really? It was a one of a kind.
You think you're the first man to try and kill me? Hello, Fergus.
Mother?
I love how she has more disdain to Crowley than the person who tried to kill
Hello,
her.
my children. You're one of my guilty pleasures.
God.
God. No flirting.
Oh god.
Fighting.
And no deals, no talks about who's owed what if we...
Demon, angel, witch power? Seems to me that the first response should come from the most disposable force.
Right, good argument, doggy. Demons first.
Can we stop arguing?
Naturally, that means the witch.
Someone needs to bear the mark.
Well, that should be me.
Oh.
I've had it before. I'm damaged goods.
Exactly. You've already been tainted. I can't transfer it to you.
So Sam's gonna bear
Sam
it?
volunteered.
You babysitting the bad guys? Okay, Sam.
Benefit of the doubt? Okay.
God's plan.
One witch can hurt me.
I'm not just one witch.
She is the Mega Coven! Here we go! Oh my god. Well, that's it for the mega coven. Oh my god! Yeah! Nice! Nice! We're just battering her with all kinds of force. Jesus. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun. Oh, go on, big. Go big, Crowley. Dean, stop. Alright. Oh. Oh.
I spent millions of years crammed into that cage.
Oh no.
Alone. And afraid.
Oh no.
Wishing.
Dean?
Begging for death.
You give me no choice.
That's your story. Not mine.
Oh.
The real reason you banished me? Why I couldn't be allowed to exist? You couldn't stand it. And we were equals. We weren't great or powerful because we
Is, as you and I just were. Since you've been freed, I know that you've seen it.
The beauty of humanity.
Felt it.
You won again?
Oh no. Something's gonna happen.
Kill me. Ever again!
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Nah, this has all gone to hell.
Goodbye, nephew.
What the fuck? Did she just kill Lucifer? Oh my goodness. Oh, really using that against it? No. No fucking way. No way.
Not until he watches this world. Everything he created, everything he loves, turn to ash.
You're not right.
Welcome to the end.
Fuck. Well, that's a good note to end on. Not the season, of course, but, yeah, I mean, I had a feeling it was going to end in a very bad way, but, I mean, there's got to be some way to restore God. And I guess Lucifer's been dealt with? Ugh. Yeah, that had to backfire. I mean, you just get this notion, don't you? Hey, it's a penultimate episode, so something's got to give, right? And, yeah. Fun times. It's going to be interesting because, I mean, there is the idea that, well, if Amara can't be outright killed without there becoming an upset in the balance of things of the universe, well, surely that would imply God can't be killed with... But to be fair, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary people, I don't think Amara gives a shit. That's her whole plan, because she's happy to see everything that God created come crumbling to ashes. So yeah, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how we're gonna pull this off, because there's me saying there's no way you're gonna kill off God. There is no way you're gonna kill off God. And here we are. So, and then there's so many questions about what is going to happen in terms of like how Amara is going to get stopped. Is Lucifer done for? for good, or has he been put back in the cage? Yeah, we're assuming that like Cass is back, so you know that's all fine and dandy. But and I guess that kind of takes care of that kerfuffle. But still, yeah, I really worried about where things were going to go, because I even said it in the reaction where you've got like it. You don't want to like mitigate what Crowley, what Rowena, what these characters that were recruited to take on Amara. You don't want to mitigate their power and all of that because they are not to be messed with. But it does become a bit of a worry when you've got like archangels being replaced, considering how powerful they are. So yeah, it seems like you're not gonna, and not just that though, but all season long I always have the assumption that, well, I assume that Amara is gonna be more powerful than she was when she was locked away the first time. So yeah. And then you've got this whole kerfuffle about Sam getting the mark, and it's like, oh, okay. Because, I mean, and I understood Dean's concerns as well. But I could also understand, like, you don't want to make... You've already got an injury. You don't want to make the injury worse, do you? So, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm low-key expecting as well some sacrifice from a Winchester because, of course. But what's going to happen with this whole... Like, unless Amara and God just both die, but then what happens then? Because, again, you've got this whole idea, okay, well, we can't kill one without the other. And whereas, you know, God... yeah, you can't have one without the other. Whereas God is very adamant that Amara has to survive, she can just be locked away. I don't think Amara gives... Like I said, I don't think she gives a shit, to be fair. If God dies, yeah. And I'm sure she has that knowledge about, well, yeah, where you can't have one without the other. So, but again, she's not really fussed, to be fair. But man, I mean, it was really cool to try and see everyone play their part. But you also had this knowledge in the back of your mind about, okay, well, how? I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they're going to stand tall. So here we are, where God is dying. Everyone is down and out. But yeah. And even God himself was, yeah. You think God... Like, if anything, I felt like Lucifer had more of a packing punch. I know he was supposed to be on... Like, supposed to be the one packing a bit of a punch. When it came to Amara. But you think God... I felt like God had... he was on the back... He was on the back burner, basically. He didn't have much involvement in this whole plan again. Like, in terms of the actual fight against Amara. So... And in doing so, he just stood there and just essentially died. So, yeah. And I don't know if that is, you know, deliberate, or, but that is off. Like, this whole plan, you have like, either he's got some kind of shit planned, or... Yeah, like, I don't know, because why was he just standing there like an idiot? So, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be very interesting to find out. Because, again, Amara stands tall, God is dying. Yeah. So... They're already setting things up to be like, well, this is it. Embrace the end of days. So, Rowena's going to go back to... Well, she can't go, because I'm sure Cleo was her name, Wasn't she part of the coven that got like absolutely whammy? I don't know. I'd love to go back and check, but I know there was quite a few of them, and they got whammied. But yeah, Ro had a plan to go back and enjoy a couple of more decades. So yeah, but I gotta say, I loved the recruitment scene. It was just really, really great. I mean, I don't know. Following this story for 11 seasons and knowing, I mean, obviously we've had moments where Dean and Sam have, I wouldn't say created an alliance of sorts with Crowley, but I mean, he is resourceful. So yeah, but there have been moments in this show where there has been that, but just seeing all of these forces come together under this whole plan to stop Amara and all of that, yeah, and it wasn't on top of my mind when the scene played out, but I've just remembered that I think the actress for Ro and God, they're together in real life. So when she's like, oh God, when she's flirting, it wasn't even crossing my mind whatsoever that, oh shit, yeah, they're together in real life. So, but I'm not focusing on behind the scenes stuff. I'm focusing on the story. So, but I mean, it just adds like the whole moment of, like, I feel like it's not just the whole moment of her going, oh God, and then Crowley going, oh God, like there's an added, I don't know, there's an added bit of hilarity if you want to take into account of behind the scenes shit. In terms of Crowley going, oh God, like, for God's sake. It's Mark. Mark just, yeah, was like, it was not even in the script, and Mark just saw these two flirt and it was like, oh God. So yeah. No, but in all seriousness, it was just great to see everyone come together. Yeah. I don't know, kind of feels heisty in a sense in terms of organizing this crew, but of course getting affairs in order as well, like Sam having to go to Rowena. I love Clea, by the way. I just loved her. I was low-key, like, in the back of my mind thinking, okay, we need a spin-off of Ro and Clea's adventures, just like in the past, just because she can't deal with Ro's shit. And Ro, I love her anyway. She's so extra. So there needs to be a little spin-off. No, but I just loved the kind of recruitment. Like, even Cass and Lucifer playing a part. See, I was so confuddled because I'm sure we hear a shimmer if, like, Cass was going to pull through in all of that, but it was like, okay, let me just get my buddy along, and then he's like, so I was expecting to hear some kind of shimmer to kind of signify that. Otherwise, I was thinking that is Lucifer just faking it to make it. So, yeah. But it didn't matter because the important factor is, of course, getting these angels to rally alongside and take the fight to Amara. So yeah. But yeah. But it was very interesting to see how things came about in terms of obvious God, Lucifer, Sam, Dean discussing things in the bunker, even Dean with the reluctance to finish off Amara. And how that played a bit of a part. So yeah. And I don't know if that's going to be key because, again, are we upsetting the balance? And if so, can Dean actually have the capabilities to kill her, to muster through that? Like, he doesn't want to kill her, but can he? If he has the, like, does he have the means? So, yeah. I don't, because Amara's got to be dealt with, but we don't know if she's getting locked away, or if she can if she's actually gonna die. I know there is this talk about upsetting the balance, but is that also going to be a bit of a, is that going to be a bit of a foreshadowing for season 12? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I even loved the... Can I just say as well, the therapy scene with Lucifer and God was just... Not just well acted as well. I mean, it was kind of funny in a sense because I'm just thinking Dean and Sam are basically being therapists. These two, of all people. Because we know that these... It's been mentioned before that they need therapy. But it's the fact that them two were essentially filling in the role of therapists to God and Lucifer. And it's just like, no, yeah. But it was really, really, I think, heartfelt as well. It was a really, really great way to get at least Lucifer back on the good side of God, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that scene was just, I think, well acted and well done in terms of how powerful it was in terms of God, because it's not like he was just saying it for what, like throwing out a fake apology or whatever. Although, yeah, just fake apologize. I do it all the time to Sam. And what? It was, yeah. You can. Yeah, I felt like that came from the heart of God. So yeah, but that was a really, really amazing moment. It was kind of weird, mainly because, like I said, Sam and Dean, like, they were filling in the role of therapists, and it's like, look, your family is fucked up enough as it is, and you're trying to take on God and Lucifer's problems, so, yeah. But it was great. It was, really, really, you know, great stuff. So, yeah. And I'm excited to see how this, you know, whole thing does go down in terms of, if God's going to get back on his feet. So yeah, but, yeah, it was also really important just going back to that God and Lucifer talk. Like, they did have the room to themselves. I mean, I know Sam and Dean were like 5 feet away when, you know, they were shifted. But sometimes you got to have the room to yourself. So, yeah. And in doing so, God was able to give Lucifer what he needed to hear. So, yeah. And again, it was a really, really well acted scene. Not just from Rob, but Misha as well. But I also got to say, I just love the idea of Lucifer just, like, going into Sam's room, I think it was, and just being like a kid, a teenager, blasting that volume and just locking yourself away. And again, Sam and Dean having to fill in the role of parents, and it's that weird vibe as well, because you're trying to parent Lucifer here, like, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where things are going to go for the finale, how it's going to set up season 12. How is God going to get back on his feet? Because surely this is not the end of God. How is Amara going to get defeated? A lot of thoughts coming into the next episode, but hopefully it will be a very, very tantalizing ending to what has been a fantastic season. So, but I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!